Alright guys, so let's have a look at TSLA technicals to watch from here. So stock is down so far 2.6% and still it's trading. We still have a lot of time, but what to watch from here? So stock in the morning, it did gap, probably on a speculation that Elon did that poll that he's going to quit Twitter. Basically he's going to find another CEO. So it did gap, and it started selling off pretty much ever since market opened. And that move from basically during cash hours, we're not looking at this pre-market, after-market hours, we're looking at just this move. If you're someone who has, if you're trading shares, you should know that already. Average true range, that's what you want to keep an eye if you're trading it, okay? So from 155 all the way to this level, it was $9 move, 5.8% move. That's Tesla's average true range that it has been for the past 14 days. So after knowing that, it's not a good idea to short right here at the bottom, even though it can go lower, especially with options. If you have been trading shares, that's been better asset actually to trade instead of going into option market, because option market premiums were crazy. So it's hard to make money with options lately because premiums are super expensive, whether you want to buy calls or puts. And what I'm watching from here, so to the upside, we do have this resistance 151.40, which was the resistance on Friday as well, where it chopped, didn't go higher than that. That was support at some point in the morning. So that's the resistance I'm watching, first level of resistance. And if I switch to daily chart, you will see, and if we build above that level, well, we have a pretty decent level to recover actually if it wants to go higher. So 160 would be next level to watch as a resistance. To the downside, basically from that 2020 that the support that I drew last time when we covered the stock, this is the range basically. I do think that if we are in this range right now, but the lower support, in my opinion, is this 135. That if we stay below this 155, 151 actually, we can stay in this range, because if you take a look at the volume profile, let's take a look at the volume profile, and in the volume profile you can see there was decent volume that traded over there. So maybe there are still some buyers at that level, but we'll see. So that's what's going on. And also let's take a look at weekly chart. So on a weekly chart, let me actually show you on a monthly chart. So on a monthly chart, you can see how selling intensified in December, right? But I want to see a little bit more flush. If you want to buy, if you want to go long, or if you want to trade, if you want trade setup, you want stock to be oversold. I don't think it's near oversold yet, but if it does flush very fast to those 135 levels, let's say tomorrow, that would be a good trade to possibly bounce to these, back to these levels. So, but so far you can see that slow selling, and then December big flush so far. And this is so far this year only. If we go back to show you the 2020 2021 move, that's what's going on. So basically a lot of stocks have done this move. I don't think, very possible actually, but there are a lot of stocks that did this, such as Roku. I think Square did this kind of move, basically went back to 2020 levels. And I don't think that Tesla will do it as fast, but long term, I do think that $100 very likely possible. But a lot of people, I think, have already been talking about, right? So Tesla going back to $50, but that would be a really, really big move. So I don't think it's gonna happen fast, but these are the macro levels I'm watching, and I'm watching it basically all the way until end of 2023, but running a little bit ahead. But this is more of like a daily update video. So for daily, basically that's what I'm watching. 135 as a support, as a resistance 151, and above I'm watching 160 as a resistance. Option market, let's take a look at the volume so far, even though we still have a lot of time today. 730,000 calls were traded and 569,000 puts were traded so far. So that's the stats. Can't say much about option activity because I did not look at the order flow, and it's very hard to read option activity on Tesla when it has such big volume. So thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.